Hello, I'm Ben.
And this is your boy Qwerty the Klop coming at you live from our parents' basement.
And this is Conversations in Our Underwear. So, we don't know exactly all of the stuff that we're going to do on this channel. We've talked about a bunch of different ideas. But for now, we're going to do a lot of stuff fitness-based. So we're training for a Spartan Race in September. And that's going to be probably the main focus. He's kicked around stuff related to like diets and stuff.
Yeah, for right now it'll be the Spartan Race, but along the line we might expand into other things, whatever tickles our pickle. Anyway, but it's going to be right now the focus of a Spartan Race.
Okay.
Sorry,
this
I did
is not
that on
that kind of channel.
I did that on purpose to get him going. So
Okay.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Tickles are fancy. Is that
Yes.
the correct term? Okay.
That would be, yeah.
Anyway, but we're going to be doing Spartan Race. The particular one we're going to be running, it's called a sprint. If you want to know the layout of the Spartan races, they have a website and stuff like that. They're a pretty big company. They run these things. I don't know how long they've been running them for, but anyway. It's going to be in September, weekend of the 18th and 19th. We're going to be running, we'll be doing the sprint. It's a 5K, I believe with 20 obstacles.
Yeah, it's 5K with 20
Yeah,
obstacles.
5K with 20 obstacles. For those of you who don't know Spartan races, they're like mud runs. Have you ever heard of a mud run? So, anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. We're training for that. Honestly, this kid's probably more trained than I am because he's a runner.
Yeah.
I'm just a couch potato.
I might do that some of that stuff at some point, but I do have another channel. Well, so does he, but
yeah. I'm if you don't know me, Qwerty the Klop. I got my own. It's a Minecraft. I started a Minecraft. Well, I've been doing it. Let's Play series, vanilla. I've never beaten an End Dragon before, and I want to do it. So anyway. But, so if you want to check me out there, go for it. Some great shit. Funny, whole bit. But anyway, the Spartan Race, we're going to be running that in September. It's going to be interesting to do. Like I said, I'm a couch potato. I don't run. Even in high school when I was doing sports, I did pole vault and I swam. That was it. I never did any, I would jog and shit, but it's another thing. He's the runner. And part of this channel is this kid's going to teach me a little bit about running, right? Apparently. So,
yeah.
And then I'm gonna help him get a little bit stronger in other areas other than these massive horse legs he's got.
Yeah.
So, even though I don't really know anything, but we're going to be doing that kind of stuff, talking about doing, it's more of, this, I don't take this as a channel that's going to be a couple of experts, because we're not. I would say he's got a lot of expertise in running. So anything he says, I would take to heart because he knows his shit. But in general, it's more of going to be for right now, it's just going to be a focus on our journey to this Spartan race. Okay, so that's where you want to take it. Just a couple of guys, trying to complete one of these really athletically challenging races. So anyway.
Yeah, and that's basically it.
Yeah,
We've thought about a podcast, but
thought about doing something.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Depends on our moods, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe more so you.
Probably.
Anyway, but yeah.
But that's about it.
If you guys have any ideas of outside of doing this fitness stuff you want us to talk about, we're open to suggestions.
I'm a filmmaker.
Yep.
Not really professional. Technically I'm a professional videographer.
Yeah.
I've gotten paid before, but I'm really interested in film. But that's my other channel. So yeah, I'll link that below, and actually we'll link his below too if you guys want to check that stuff out.
Some good stuff. And then would call myself an expert, but I do know Minecraft. So, and somewhere along the line I end up doing something more than vanilla. So anyway, but But yeah, and I have a little bit of film expertise, more of watching film than actually making film.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did take one film class. It was an Italian film class. Very interesting. Well, we watched some spaghetti westerns.
Hey, I thought you watched one where you watched that one racist guy.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I forgot. I took 2 film classes.
Yeah,
when I was
Birth
in
of a
school.
Nation.
Yeah, so I took a film class on Italian film, and then I took a film class on films from when film became popular in the early 20th
silent
century.
era into
Silent era into it was this was the time frame. It was film history from like 1900 to 1938. Now that's circa 1900 because it was when film became big. And one of the first films we watched, I think it was the first film we watched, was Birth of a Nation. And the reason they showed that was because even though it was quite racist, for the time it was very innovative in terms of technical filming. Like how the different shots they used, lighting, all that stuff. It was very innovative, even though the actual story was very, very problematic. But and then it went up from there. We went half of it was about silent film, and then the other half was the early days of like Hollywood. There were one film we watched. Who was the guy in Gone with the Wind? What was his name? Clark Gable?
Yeah, I think.
Clark Gable. Like his early films. We also watched, surprisingly enough, Alfred Hitchcock. His films he did before he became a thriller filmmaker. And these were like...
Yeah, he did romances.
Yeah, he loved his romance. There was one we watched called The Farmer's Wife. And it was the goofiest movie ever. The main character was this really just... He was kind of an asshole. He was the asshole you kind of just let be an asshole because he wasn't really being that harmful.
Yeah, it was Clark Gable.
He was just being a... Clark Gable was in that one?
No, Gone with the Wind.
Oh, Gone with the Wind, okay. But yeah, it was an interesting movie. Just how stupid this guy acted, it was laughable. Mm-hmm. But in the end, he ended up getting the wife he wanted. It was his maid, I think, or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, that was the kind of stuff. So I do have a little bit of film background experience. So anyway, and those classes were like with his stuff. He likes to focus on like actual like reviewing, and like the standard, but evaluating the film based on a standard. Whereas I've always been more of like diving into like the philosophy and the different like archetypes, allegories, and the different aspects, like taking a really deep dive into film. And that was the one thing we were talking about wanting to do is kind of do a deep dive into film, maybe, which I think would be interesting. There's a lot of there's just so much like good film. You can dig a gold mine full of shit out of it that's interesting, you know, because they're the next generation of storytelling, you know, like they're the modern age book or oral tradition. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the current plan right now. So yeah,
that's it.
And then I may or may not be posting little story bits on my Twitter, which is I will put it in the description what it is, because I have a terrible memory when it comes to names and shit. So, but we'll put my Twitter in the subscription, and I'll be posting maybe some daily videos of what I'm doing, like the workouts I'm doing to prepare for this Spartan Race and such. Mainly simple stuff, just running, and I'm not doing any really weight training except for body weight stuff because I'm poor and I cannot afford a gym membership. But yeah, so that's the goal.
Okay.
You got anything to add there, brother?
No. Thank you guys for watching. Mm-hmm. Please like.
Yep. Like and subscribe. Like I said, this is Benjamin G Pilarski. I think that's your tag.
Yeah.
And then I am Qwerty the Klop. And it's got 2 X's, a weird 2 X's at the end. So Qwerty the Klop. So yep, come follow us, like us, whole bit and shit. So anyway, it's been fun, kids. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Peace.